we believe when we do things together, when we make this for a reason that is clear, we can make a difference.
How did you start this vaccination center?
It is from listening the issues that government was facing, that they having a hard time gathering the senior citizens or pulling out the senior citizen to come to the vaccination centers to get vaccinated. Rather than making people to go to the hospital, to go to the puskesmas, to this health center, can we make it to a school that is not being used? Yeah. You know, the rolling is so fast. In 2 weeks, we can set up an organization of 3 schools.
Who's financing all this? Because this is, by the sound of it, is quite a major operation.
Yes, indeed. We have donation somewhere between 1 billion to 3 billions. And we take sponsorship or donors from the alumni, pitching for the corporations, but mostly they come from their CSRs. Our operations is wide. It's an operations of humanitarian, and there are people who volunteers their time. Vaccination is not only about the jabbing.
How do you get the word out that you're having this vaccination center?
Thanks to the social media, we just set up an Instagram account. And this lately with the youngster, they set up TikTok account. So our front end is Vaksinasi Serviam. Our back end is loket.com. So the media section is packed with professionals. People think that opening a vaccination center is about getting the medics. Getting the medics is only 10% of the job. 50% of the job is IT. Now, after 6 months, they got the approval by the government to communicate with the government database, the Peduli Lindungi or the P-Care.
That's fantastic.
So it is
you're integrated into the government system, so it can be tracked who's got the vaccine, who hasn't. So private support is now aligned with the public data. And I was happy to walk around the school. Obviously, because of pandemic, the schools were empty. So it was a brilliant idea to use the school. And I was also happy to see, experts, professionals, volunteering their time, like the lady doctor that I met there. People giving their free time. I mean, that is amazing. Svida, what do you think had made it possible? Indonesia is, philanthropist by heart, because kedermawanan sosial itu budaya kita, like philanthropy is in our blood, is in our culture. It could also be, the culture of zakat. What do you think moves people?
I think when you saw the operation too, is the volunteerism to step in, to jump, to work. I think that is more than just about donating. Is more about donating your time. It is what we call as gotong-royong. For example, the oxygen movement. When we really were in the crisis of oxygen, you see it, and I really see this as maybe this is Indonesia.
That the creativity that you all put and connecting with other networks, what was that? Volkswagen, VW enthusiasts, and repurposing their vehicles to become mobile vaccination centers into difficult areas. I mean, that's amazing. And I also heard Gus Durian also, they have a boat to go to remote islands to reach out for vaccination. But other than that, I'm also observing, talking about philanthropy in general, I do also see, because of this pandemic, all these jewels starting to pop up through digital support, the Gus Durian with Alisa Wahid, that is also doing amazing work for children who've lost their parents, for people who've lost their livelihood. All of this, the impact of pandemic has kind of brought the country together in a way.
I can't imagine without a lot of the private initiatives, we can move this fast.
I just still see happy faces in the midst of, lot of grievances that we see about how can we do it, how can we help the little that we can and contribute our time.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Svida. Continue the good work and continue to inspire, because I think you have a great operating model, and it seems to be emulated by the other networks.
I feel blessed to be in the middle of all this taking initiatives, and I hope that we can go. Anna started going Java, but then I hope that we can go also to Eastern Indonesia.
Yes, that's amazing, Svida. Thank you so much. Is there anything else that you want to add?
Hopefully we can produce, we can get licensed to produce vaccines and not so much depend on being imported.
I hope this is kind of like a reminder that a strong community can really take charge of our own life. So yes. I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
And I hope you will inspire others, and wish you good luck, and whatever we can do to help extend it to Eastern Indonesia.
Well, it's not about me, it's not about myself, it's about us being together and get together. And I hope that this can sort of infatuate other region to do the same, not to be dependent on the government so much, but rather is asking how can we do this together to make it faster. Thank you so much for this opportunity to spread the story, the kind story from us.
Absolutely. I mean, Serviam itself, it's the essence of serving, and the breath of zakat. That's the philanthropy that's alive and well in our DNA. So
yes,
again, thank you very much, Svida.
Thank you.